everybody, it's John with Upstate Brush Control. We're here on a pond project over here at my church. Quick little note, if anybody does not have a good church, go find yourself a good Bible-believing church. Can't tell you how much I appreciate my church and what I learn, and how I grow and become more like Christ. That being said, let's talk about the job. So, what we got here, this is an inlet to a creek. This is a creek right here. This is the inlet. It goes underneath the road right here out to a couple acre pond that we got. Very nice property that we have here. I think there's around 30 acres or something like that. We got ball fields, stuff like that, parsonage, big gym, and a big church building over here and stuff like that. But what I'm going to be doing, I'm actually getting a long arm out here hopefully tomorrow, and right now we're siphoning down the pond, and then once that pond level drops, I'll be able to start bailing out that sediment out of there. I'm going to set it up behind the silt fence there and over there. I hired a company. I finally found a good company with fair pricing to be able to do my silt fence. So yeah, that was been a long time coming. I hate silt fence. Anyways, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be putting a 5x5 by 6 concrete structure with an opening in it, and then the idea is to create a silt catch right over here on this side, so we don't end up with our silt all in the pond over here. Just keeps washing downstream, and there's more and more stuff going on upstream. So this is hopefully one way we're going to eliminate that. I would have videoed earlier, but Jody gave me a ride to go get the semi, and I forgot my keys in our car, and I locked the truck. So that is why I haven't been videoing. But I took out a couple trees, been getting some brush out of the way on this side. I need to take these 3 or 4 trees out over here, get those out of the way, and then need to start getting that kind of rounded off what I can, and then start digging out. We want to create a big hole there for sediment to fall and catch in and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working on. I probably won't dig the hole until I have the box. Kind of be working backwards if I do that. But so I'm going to get these trees out of the way, and then if I have time in the day, I might go over there and create a channel. If I just go along the edge of the pond over there, I want to create a channel for that water to run all the way out to be able to kind of drain this section here. But let's try to get this tree down and out of the way, cleaned up. We do have some swampy ground over here. There's a sewer right away right over here, so I got to be careful not to get into that. But it's gonna be a fun one, that's for sure. That's for sure. Man, would you look at this thing? We got us a long reach. Case CX250D. So, what I'm doing here is I've been over here for about 2 days waiting for this bad boy to show up, waiting for my box to show up, but nothing showed up. So, I actually go to church here. This is my church. If anybody does not have a good Bible believing church, I strongly encourage you to do a quick Google search or find a friend or someone like that and get in a good Bible believing church. But I'm actually doing some work for my church here, and this head section of this pond, we are going to silt it out. Hopefully I'm going to do a lot from this side. I'm going to put a bunch of material over there, and I already started with the 210. Just kind of, I was actually just tracking it up and then up there. But first things first, I thought I need to get this thing a little bit more level, get it flat, notch this side down with the 210 real quick, and then hopefully we can start moving some material. But this thing is, whew, look at that. Good grief. Take you out, boys. But yeah, this is pretty cool stuff, man. Pretty cool. Man, this thing's huge. Huge. I've never run a long reach. Before, so this should be interesting. I've heard it's just like any other excavator, but a lot more tipsy. So I need to get set up on a good flat spot. That way we're not tearing anything up. There goes our delivery guy. Looks like he's gonna make it. Alright, let's try not to break this bad boy. I rented this from United Rentals, and I texted Let's Dig 18 about this job. I said, hey, what would you do in this situation? Would you mat it or long arm it? I don't have any of my own mats, so that's kind of an issue. But he's like, well, for not that much more money, you can just pay to get a long reach in there. So that's what we ended up doing. All right, here we go. So I don't know if you guys see out there or not, but oh my goodness, it just goes for days. Look at that. See what we got to work with here. Pretty tipsy. Definitely not going to be doing any grading. Oh my. One scoop, first scoop, there we go. One of thousands. I don't know about thousands, but a lot. Work out nice. Not sure why all that water's coming out there. It's actually not that bad. I was expecting a lot more jumpy, and I'm set up in a pretty good spot too. I'm fairly level, so that does help. Kind of work down here from this bottom and then work my way up is what I was thinking. I was talking to Mike Simon, they're perfect about this, and he was saying, you know, just keep it close to you and go slow and take your time. not that hard. I feel like. I heard that someone told me they tip over real easy, just because there's so much, you know, out there. Makes sense, you know, that it could. But I don't know. But we got a turtle out there, beelining for the water. But yeah, this is so it kind of looks like I've made an absolute mess out here, honestly, but I'll explain more what's going on when I get to the other side of the job. But we're gonna be putting a head, kind of a head section, and that turtle's booking it. Let's see if I can get him. He's like right out there to the left of that duck box. I saw a bigger one out there earlier. But so we siphoned it down. I had some help. My buddy Ben, who he helped me with that forestry mulching job a couple videos back. He doesn't live far from here, and he had some time. And he's like, yeah. He's like, if you need some help, so he helped me set up the siphon over here. We got the siphon going. And then once we got that going, we were able to work on this other section. And then I hired out the silt fence, found a company to do the silt fence for me, so that was great. And then I was trying to get all this water pushed back and pushed out of this head section here. And so that's why it kind of looks like the way it does. It's kind of a mess. I really shouldn't have done that, but I don't like just sitting and waiting. So I was trying to stay busy and trying to do something. So I'm stacking it up on the shore behind these silt fences, and then, whoops, we're good. And then stacking it up on the shore behind these silt fences, and then what I'm gonna do is I have a hard time talking and focusing on some stuff sometimes, but let it dry. That's what I'm gonna do. Let it dry out, and then come back once it dries and haul it all off. So it'll probably be at least a month before we end up coming back to dry or to haul it. So enough of me yakking. I'll let you guys watch the me try not to destroy anything over here. Bailing mud. So we're shooting for about 2 foot down to the duck box. That's what I'm shooting for. Actually, the closer we get to the head section, the more sandy it is, the better the soil, so that's good. right, guys, this is all new to me. Well, I've done a little bit of dredging, but nothing to this size. So what I'm learning is, the closer I am this way, the sandier the soil is. So like that bucket right there is pretty much slap full of sand. The farther I get down this way, the more mud and slop it is. So I've been kind of, it looks horrible, I know, I'm not finished with it, but I've been kind of working my way back this way and digging down and finding some sand, and the sand is stacking up. Hold on. Is stacking up a lot easier and a lot better up here. We'll hop out here real quick, but I mean, there's nothing great about any of it, that's for sure. Let's go check it out. It's awesome. I texted a picture of it to my brother and he's like, we need one of those. I don't know about that, maybe one day, who knows. Oh man, got a little blowout going on here already, so that's no bueno. And yeah, it's pushing down this way a lot farther and faster than I was hoping, so I took that I took it and kind of pushed it up. Yeah, I really need to make a stop for that with that soil right there. This is good sandy stuff to get it so it'll lay in there. Problem is, I'm gonna run out of room where to put the dirt, or where to put the mud, really. Thinking about digging a hole over there on that side, but I called for utilities, there's nothing over there, but I don't know what to do. I might have to do that, is dig a giant enormous hole over there and just fill it up. On that side, I don't know, we'll see, we'll figure it out, but I did not think it was gonna be this far yet. But it just kind of self-levels out, it just does its thing, you know, just kind of flops in there. But once you start mixing that sand with that other stuff, it doesn't make much of a difference anyways. Oh man, oh man. Shoot, I've only been on it 45 minutes maybe, and this is already what I've got done, so I mean, moving material, that's for sure. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. What to do? What to do? All right, let me think about this and I'll get back to you guys.
3 days later.
All right, so what I kind of just decided to do is, you know, I'll fill in this, excuse me, this area right here up to there. I push some dirt up to those trees, and then whatever fits in here, what fits in here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a big ramp, basically a bowl. There's a, you know, right there in that draw on the other side of that silt fence, and be able to, if I got about 5-6 feet high up against the silt fence, kind of like what I did like right here, I should be able to pile all that material in there. That's what I'm thinking, what I'm hoping. But all right, let's keep on bailing. Like I said, we're only going about 2.5 feet down, 2 to 3. Obviously, the you know, out there doing what I can. So we'll set you guys up right here. All right, guys, just give everybody a little update where I'm at. You can see I got all that out there dredged out. I do need to dress up the bank with the 210. I can do that a lot easier and safer than with this big bad boy. But yeah, it's going really good. This thing, I mean, I'm moving the material very fast, and you know, it's just from here, bailing it up to there. I was able to sit in that one spot. Did have a little blowout on my first silt fence. Not the second one's still holding, and so it should be all right. That's why we got two. But this corner right here, I'm putting in sand. I stacked this sand up yesterday. This pile right here, I dug that way down just to let this kind of dry, and I could put it up here in this corner. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then all that on that side where I haven't been able to reach, I'll put up there in that corner. But I do want to get this side dressed and kind of cleaned up. I need to put a safety fence up, all that kind of stuff. Get this side pretty much buttoned up before I get too carried away over there. I want to get this side done, make sure everything's secure, stuff like that. As far as a lot of traffic, you know, foot traffic, neighbors, people from the church and stuff like that coming in here. I don't want a little kid trying to climb in this mud and end up getting stuck or anything like that. But so we're gonna do what we can as far as being safe and taking any precaution we can. So we're gonna put some safety fence up, caution tape, all that kind of junk. So but yeah, I'm gonna keep bailing up this sand right here and get it moving up here. I'm on a little uneven ground, but honestly, I mean, this thing, I thought it was going to be like, you know, borderline almost tipping over every time I took a scoop, but it's really not bad, and I feel pretty safe on it. Fingers crossed. But I'm just kind of putting it up here around these trees for right now. But it's, you can see how this pile, I had it stacked up, so it'll stack up there as long as I don't mix any mud in with it. But yeah, this is guys, I really enjoy doing this pond stuff and dozer and pond, land clearing excavators. I'm getting the old mulcher is taking a back seat, that's for sure. I like this kind of work, and I think I'm going to keep doing it there for a while. I mean, we'll still mulch, but I'm not completely getting out of the mulching business, that's for sure. But I like this kind of work, that's for sure. It's fun. It's definitely not as hard, not near as much maintenance as that mulcher, keeping it clean and everything. Yeah. Tell you what, I like this excavator. Not a bad machine. Very smooth for how long it is and everything. And that whole geometry of all that. Boom, 65 feet of it. Yeah, she does good. Lots of power. Woo. That was cool. Woo. I'm getting into some mud there, a little bit of wet dirt. Put it right here. Bad thing is I can't see that road, so I don't know how much I'm spilling over. I spilled over actually onto it up there, and it's not horrible, but it out later. Right. All right, guys, I just finished putting up my safety fence on the uphill side of pile of mud. That is all I'm going to be taking out on this side. Ran a little piece of caution tape around it. You just never know with a open campus like what we have. But this stuff, it kind of looks like concrete when you dump it out, honestly. But I got a lot of material sitting here. I don't know how many loads it is, but camera doesn't do it justice as far as how much is here. But the I like that case, but that fan is so stinking loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That thing is loud, man. But I pretty much got all this side. I cannot believe how fast this water level is coming up on this pond. It is crazy. And it's just that little creek coming into this thing. But I got the slope looking pretty good. I smeared it off with the 210, but it's looking a little cloudy. They're calling for some rain, so I might get lucky and we might not get it. But I'm gonna take the skid steer real quick and dress this up, just run it over, and just back blade everything off, smooth it out. And then probably what I'll do is I'll just throw some seed and straw over it until I get all that out of here, because I'll be back down in here. It'll probably be almost a month before I come back and get all that. Several weeks, I know that. Just with the workload that I have, I'm going clear across town after this. So let's see if we can't get this slope kind of taken care of, dressed up a little bit. And tomorrow is the plan to keep dredging all that side and do like I did over here, is build up a dirt berm and all that kind of stuff, so I don't end up with this. This is the worst I got, and that's why we put 2 silt fences in, so not too bad. I can live with that. So let's see if we can't get that 620 over here and clean this up real quick. like I said, this is just a touch up for right now. When I come back to get this pile out of here, we'll do a finished grade on it, but this is just to knock it down and make it look good for now. I got that looking pretty good. I need to hit this right here and hopefully get out of here. That's my plan. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more videos with the Case CX250D, I think. The long arm, long reach, whatever you want to call it. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one, y'all.